Hello, my name is Inazami Zero. Welcome back to Nexon Files. This is session number 54. And the previous session, we had a training montage with our only hybrid friend, who is now in the middle of a even longer training montage to get various enhancements. Along the way, we also did transition to a new month. We are still on the lookout for alien welder so we can deal with these colonies, but we do have more Riptor suits, which is, I guess, a middle road, I guess. Also, what I'm gonna do before I forget, because there is a number of things that are clogging up my base. You know, just threading that storage limit again, because Area 52 has all the stuff. I mean, HQ has all the stuff. Transfer all the Dragon Breath stuff to them. As well as some of the excess aquaplastic suits. Apparently I miscounted and I only need 11. Reserve I could transfer. I think the vest as well because we have enough people in armored vest, I think. Double check that real quick. Person of Raven, Cobra people have bulletproof coats. Doggo suits. Doggo suits. I think I have an extra bulletproof vest, but that's not a bad thing. Not sure if anyone in the space needs it, but they can have the excess vest, except for like one. .484 space. Anything else? Excess allies we're holding on to. Zerbite. The Zerbite can go there as well. I think that'll be it for any extras we have. Actually, no, the Zerbite can go to Giant Foundry. Because we don't need Zerbite yet, but we will at some point. That'll keep us under capacity for a bit. Anyway, time to spin that globe and see what... Oh, Indies are also idling. Right, because I was transferring alloys over and then they're going to build afterburners. Right. Alright. Spin the globe in the meantime. Everything but the alloys. Okay. Dynamics back. Who was getting sidetrained? Actually, they finished their last thing. They can be Helixite. Make it so. Alright, they were also being sidetrained, so Back in the sites, here we go. What if I can get that Zerbeck cracked open real quick? Jacob has a transfer as well as the armor, the excess armor we have. Did anyone else need armor? Raven person does. And do I have any extra Durograd suits? Have one. What about these guys? Send two of those extra armors over. Allies have arrived. Right, so once those are built, the Ravens will be as fast as I can get. What's I say elongator? Just a day and a half. That sounds fun. Dryad Terror. Strange biomechanical horrors only appear in this town and are attacking the population. Let's put a stop to this. I was thinking the session would have started a bit more tame than this immediate terror mission. Question about that. I made EMP as a contingency, right? I did. A support Whisperer Rebel, they got wounded dealing with that one mission. Yeah, I want people in the Riptor suits. Hey Bob, welcome on in. Okay, should be able to get... The mission should hopefully be there during the daytime because I don't want to fight cyborgs at night. Shog Village, yeah, we don't care about Shog because we got the captive we need. Have I made a Bob? I want to say I have, and we haven't used you in a bit. Could have sworn I maybe made a Bob. Not that. No, I have not made a Bob today. I mean, this campaign. Oh, see the track because that's gonna get the Bob muted. Okay. What do I have that's has a high brain, therefore I will use that person. Because I have plenty of bodies, I just don't have names attached to them that... Names attached to said people, but you will be this person. Have I? Or did I get distracted again? No, I'm looking at the village. I said the village I don't care about because we got our Scorpion Chief. I think I'm running low on tank minigun. Okay, let's go and deal with this. Yeah, enjoy your luck and good luck at work. Right, deal with Jarvis today. I'm not sure if psionics works, but if it doesn't, you have your usual pistol. If you don't, you can just drop that. Did I not load the kukri? I don't think I loaded the kukri actually. I matrix heading stuff, I didn't load the bin, which is it's on me a little bit. Oh no, you have it because you were on a started mission. Kukri is lighter, so you'll no. Yeah, it's more compact. Ghosts will be on mortar detail. With special rounds. Rest of it is fine. Melee. I mean, mass drivers will definitely do damage. Tasha's gun. Yeah, AMP doesn't hurt us. It's specifically made for aliens, like the Jarheads. So there is no downside to pre-priming these. You have the EP mortars. Ballas are separate from the mission. Bruce has the LMG. I don't think there's any need for trip rounds because Jarheads aren't that durable. Hazard has a big giant minigun. Physics will likely be scanning for us. And tank's a tank. Because I know as Jars and Jars have a plasma-based weapon, I'm gonna let them have the first turn. How much does that EMP more do? Yes, it does more base damage than the gas round. Understood. As for positioning, we're close to a corner. Yeah, that is a Dryad. They're weak to gun, they're weak to stun, they're especially weak to chem, but obviously not to choke. But yeah, we're not gonna sack control these guys, I don't think. Which, you know, makes sense. It's a battle robot. I don't see any signs of other stuff, so we're gonna hang back for now. The Dryad's attack will definitely melt us. Maybe not the people in the Rifter series, but I don't want to step on her just yet. That's a Dryad. Also can't even see what its damage rating is. It probably is pretty significant. Yeah, it is indeed the attack of the Dryads. They've come to spread terror in Dagon's name. There's a hiccup effect. It's been a while. Your soldier is still doing well. Yep. Where? Alright, over there is fine. Also, you weren't supposed to have that in your pocket. I am gonna hang back. Yeah, scratch those zeros. I'm unsure I'm gonna get a good mortar position with the lack of hard cover to hide behind. Maybe back there, but that's a little bit too iffy, so... Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to use some mortar. Maybe point blank, but we'll see. Yeah, hold on to it. Okay, you were there. Now you're not. I don't think that grenade's gonna do the job, but we'll see. That's a dry head over there. Go up. Yeah, today I learned. I think if I'm there, I can maybe shoot more, but it'll be in one direction, which... It's probably... I also don't quite... I also think that may be a dry head. The real terror of Jarhead terror is you don't know what's friend or foe. And somehow Legend gets first. Congrats. They scared me for a second there, honestly. That civilian may be mercy killed. Well, it's... Yeah, it's probably gonna happen, let's be honest. Multiplying. I'm not sure if they'll count as our fault if the civilian bleeds out, but they didn't die to a minigun, so there's at least. They could probably slice it, fire the mortar, and hit something, but I highly doubt it. Just keep watch, I guess. Yeah, this is secured. Is there a rooftop? You know, I might be able to actually set up a mortar over here. So you like that idea? Yeah, just a gathering of dryads in that part of the map. That's a dryad. You have a no, you don't. You know, hot potato and pea grenade, because that's how grenades work. Okay, that particular that particular robot's gonna have a bad day. Actually, do we know? Yeah, this has to be clear because we would have got shot by now. Something saw him. Not sure from where. Actually, I never thought that idea until just now. I mean, I'm in a rift to see, so I should be fine, but still. Also, for talk's sake, I thought Serapot was on. Hold up. Go away. Everybody had one job, and that's to auto ban the spam bots. Okay, Serapot is armed. Maybe it must have turned off when I had to re-authenticate Serapot that session. I'm gonna fire it there, and if I hit something, I hit something. I have plenty of mortar shells. Got one. Yeah, I love the mortar. It's been a while since we used it. When it does work, it does work. Mortar shell goes in. The annoying part is we're gonna have to go inside these apartment buildings to clear out whatever dry heads are so active. Gonna wait one more turn. You never know, it could be a dry hand disguise. It actually might be a thing that's actually a feature for this map. Okay, EMP shell number 2. I doubt I get threaded into the alleyway, but I'll shoot it in our blind spot there. Nah, negative. Someone has to watch the stash in case one of these guys comes up to borrow something. I wonder what makes these viewers best. I thought we were the best viewers. You totally are. That's why they resort to using. I'm not even sure what sort of link that is, but oddball links that aren't the traditional ones. Strange. Also, no survivors. Okay, so Thorn and Bursky will check this building out. Because the remaining ones have to be holed up in one of these 4 buildings. Be more straightforward if if it wasn't this sort of map generation, but eh. And you're watching this, Ash. Something tried to shoot. Oh, hi. It's in that corner somewhere. Well, by a civilian. That is a dryad. I really doubt the mortar's gonna have range to do this, but you already have your thing loaded. Yes, you do. Go. Yeah, I love mortars. Right, you had no baton. All right, start checking these buildings out. I need to double check Dorn's Temple for the next session, next mission. Because he should have a scanner, but he doesn't. Nice shot. Well, we saved half the civilians, so that's net positive, I guess. Gonna have to make more EMP step, but the EMP definitely did take advantage of the weakness. Solid's a voice, Keystone to Thorn and physics, and Bane the Dry has to Cerberus. Right, we don't care about the shock mission. Did I not transfer all the purple suits? Right, you have a vest, you have a vest. A large ship. Go take a look. That might be going toward the Stegman base. And if it is, I should probably get ready for it. Yeah, it has to be a supply ship. Back to base. Council's giving us another one of their agents. This one is a saboteur. The cable spanning the Atlantic Ocean has been severed. Mass media worldwide blames it on a shark, but the council won't be so gullible. Thanks, I just lost the points I got for no mission. I really caught it down. Okay, note the sound. From our exit trip. Let me try that again. Commander, we have received communication from our extra-planar base in Dimension X. Dimension X survey. Our away team has successfully launched a survey satellite in the exotic dimension. It appears to be a terrestrial planet orbiting a dying M-class star, which appears much older than our universe. Although the atmosphere is unsuitable for humans, the planet is teeming with carbon-based life. There are also many artificial structures, mostly in disrepair except for one heavily developed region. This alien architecture appears organic. Interesting. But what Dimension X is pretty much Exile Apocalypse. I'm not sure how worked on it's been since last campaign, but from what I've seen, the current version of playing added some Dimension X stuff, so we'll see what comes of it. I'm just not sure to what degree it's been worked on, but I know what one of the rewards is from my previous campaign. Train rat. I'm thinking. Make some Hatrix rounds. Okay, I'm not gonna make a turbo like last time. Go immediately to Y, because that's probably where it's going. Yeah, it's making a be with Y already. Right. This will likely be a supply ship. Yeah, use a Silent Pacific gun. That's fine. I don't think I need three melees as well as myself in a Rifter suit, but we will have that. Yeah, you just have a scanner built into you for some reason. Oh, because of weight, that's why. Eh, if you use the entire clip, I know I've done something wrong. I don't need a mortar, but you can have LMG. I shouldn't need this. I say that I always just try to talk myself into it, talk myself out of it. Lasers are fine. Lasers are fine to bring. Alright, Blaze brings a laser rifle. Meh. Spawn close-ish to the ship. As for our position, corner spawn. It feels weird filling these Riptor suits. I would prefer cyber armor, but I can't really be that picky today, considering we don't have any at all. I will just stay pat for now. Again, let them have the first turn. Oh, that's a ship. I don't think I heard any doors open the initial turn, so a good possibility they're all still in the ship. Yeah, disembarked then, I guess. Hold up. Oh, that is sneaky. Also, I don't know colors, but that's a non-regular segment color. I haven't had a resort to naming conventions because the hybrids were relatively easy to decipher. That's a different one for me. Blue is a navigator. Got it. And insectoids don't have any barks except for the commander, which I know for sure is different than others. Ta-da. Was I confident I was wrong? I could have been wrong about the heavy plastic probably being able to sapphire. Quite a little bit too arrogant, I guess. Alright, keep going, tank, I guess. The lack of sliding doors has me wondering if they're just actually... if they're actually just outside the ship at this point. But still, Snake went in this... oh, it's like a little restaurant. Still sneaky though. Oh, hi. That's just a grunt. It does, but it's gonna shred the underplate. The underplate's its under armor is super weak, so it will definitely drop that statement. Try it again. May go down from fatals. Oh, hi. Is that guy's morale still broken? It sort of is. Gotcha. These guys have no. Well, we have a friend at the very least. If he gets shot, well, he gets shot. Where is their Storm? Oh yeah, there's also one that's. I think I said they do. We did confirm that smoke. Yeah, they can see through smoke. So I'm not sure if me dropping smoke is gonna be beneficial, but all should be fine. I hope. Where? That's our friend. That is also a weird place to be, by the way. Luckily, I can make my own entry point. Yeah, and especially him to say, you don't say. So I'm assuming that's. Oh, I should know because there's no body that got dropped. Guess it was this guy. Those two are gonna drop each other. It's fine. Self-sim yourself. This sequence didn't get himself dropped, it's fine. There is one in our blind spot, understood. No, that was a different one that dropped the heavy plasma. Either way. So there's one with a pistol there. And Eric is going to the one that's somewhere in that building. Who is right there looking at me, because of course he is. How much do you be paying to get to? I was like, I bet he has all his time is because he probably stood still. Surprisingly not. I'm gonna be short by 10. Right, Berserker is stable. That's a grant. That's the side door, which means entry point is here and here. Probably once I get rid of this guy, I think that may be the last of the exterior segment. Berserker is done. If they get shot again like that, they're going down, so make your way back. If he wasn't wearing that suit, he'd be dead. Could I, in theory? No, he had a better shot on me than I can from him, so. Sure, if they can or not for that from that distance. No, they see the tank and the tank can't see it because smoke. Scatter shows zeros. So rooftop access there is. Shot was probably around this area, maybe. Of course it's heavy plasma, because why would it not be? Okay, another stake down. I am where the words. I am where the exit point is, so I need to be cautious, but it's safe to move up, I think. Can't confirm that's safe or not, but we'll find out next turn. I guess since Berserker can't really do much. Pick up that probe. You guys keep your back against the wall, technically. Yeah, let's secure to me. Yeah, it's a ship itself that's left. Cause that's a, I'm pretty sure this is a regular door, right? Yeah, door's there, and I doubt there's anything there. Otherwise, we would have got shot by now. Yeah, those doors are not open, so that building is safe. I've never seen this structure before, so it's a new one for me. Where did I put Erica? Oh, there. There, I made my own entry point. This would be easier if the ship was turned this way, but it's not. So I have to treat this as a potential point they could just jump down and just shoot someone. Oh, you have a scanner too. In the ship or upstairs by the entry point. I guess that's bold. Can't really. This ball doesn't have the all sniper. I guess you'll be in charge. I didn't give you a scanner. Hold up. I am not sure right through that actually. Body, body, body. like they tend to be. Right, you don't make it. Tell you what, drop this for a second, Thorn. I'll do. You're watching the door, you're watching that door. Okay, this hits me. Someone panicked. Someone's approached from there. Has a laser rifle. Should be able to control this guy. This guy's actually is losing his marbles. And the Michael Chochi starts to begin. What are you? You're also a grunt. One there. Engineer probably went back in the room. I don't know what that is or that is. Yeah, go for it. My snake is better than yours. I would love to open a door and see what this one is, but it's gonna be someone else's job. That has to die. That's a heavy plasma again. That's a grunt. Okay. So that means Angie's there. I'm unsure what that is. Which means it's safe to stand where I'm at. I could show this Snakeman next turn to poke at the soldier. Just take one. And on this side, I can hang out here for now. Stick at the ready if I have to use it. Alright, that's good to me. Something's still hiding there. Soldier moved there. Look behind you. That has me worried. I'm not sure how you got up there. Actually, no, that's up there. Okay, so it got the second floor. Got it. I'm assuming he has his time units, right? He might have some. Oh, the snake kind of deal. Interesting. Snake on snake violence. Okay, so those two had to be upstairs. Which means obviously those two are the perfect spot to counter that. Yeah, Angel Room's clear. Got it. Gotta love having some micro cheese though. Eventually we will mercy kill the soldier, but for now they're at least doing a job at attracting attention. Okay, in between. That one I think is actually upstairs. We'll keep this guy for one more turn, and then we'll mercy kill him once we get to the command room. Well, command floor. Yeah, I'm not falling for that trick. Oh, you woke back up. Moose, that's your job. You're lucky you can't do anything to fix that. Eric, finish the job. That's not finishing the job, but if he wakes up, just do what you usually do. Well, one of them did what I thought they were gonna do. He took the emergency exit. He was smart. Unfortunately, yeah, I was waiting for him. I was waiting for that moment. All right, Eric, finish the job. Okay, fine. I'll move his body next turn. Drop your gun. You have one job and one job to check upstairs. Maybe that'll alert this guy to come down to investigate what's happening. If he comes out this way, then we'll help you see what happens. Oh, that may be the engineer, so just in case, go to their legend. If it is, I want to make sure to capture this guy. Instead of killing him with our Roomba friend. Well, our tank friend. Oh, your morale went too low. Well, good thing you didn't have a weapon. Yeah, I need to kill that snake down before he becomes a problem now. Actually, no, he just really rolled badly in his morale check. Yeah, he just rolled poorly. Yeah, it's like I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, but guys, I did poorly there. I should be able to CQC that pretty easily, so that's not a problem. But still, that's a pretty derp moment. I should be fine. In Thorn Row cover. That means there is a snake pit out in the command room, probably. Alright, he panicked. Oh hey, you woke up. Enjoy your permanent sleep. I overindulged in the mic in the MC. Come back, friend. Okay, so at least the segment leader, and this is someone else, but it could be could also not be someone else. Oh, you woke up. Well, we don't care about you, so. Okay, never mind. You're just going to continue to watch that particular person, I guess. If the snake wakes up again, I'm gonna chop it in half. Oh hey, I woke back up. There. The snake has been chopped in half. Yeah, I'm gonna want to go this way. Well, it doesn't really matter which way, but I need to be... Oh, you woke back up again. Hold that thought. Multi-tool. I was hoping there was something else. Maybe there's a multi-tool in the splash ship, but that's not a multi. That's not a welder. I was gonna say I need something that can puncture a turret in one move, otherwise people die. And it's either Natasha's gun or backstabbing the turret with a katana. I didn't see any movements. I think he's just still, possibly. I'm unsure. I think he's still in this room, so it's fine for now. Yeah, the problem is that one is looking at me, so if I try to backstab this one's gonna shoot at me and therefore kill me. It has a melee attack? I call bull on that again. Oh, this was before we... Okay. It has a bite attack. Okay, good to know. They have a bloody melee attack. It's like a repeat incident of the Scorpion, where the Scorpion just proceeds to turn around and just rip my person in half. Well, at least on the bright side, this was before we knew about the NG that's here. Fine, I guess that means I'm dragging him with me because I need someone competent to keep this guy unconscious. There's apparently someone that's good at their job to not whip and get themselves bitten to death. Alright, you woke up. I have to know precise. I can't tell the stats on that attack, but I have to know. Because I've never seen a snakeman attack me before in fisticuff range. Oh, the attack does bio damage, therefore, wait, did it do health damage? No, so the snake turn around, it bit ghost, it did a fatal amount of battle damage. Must have did like overstun, just instant death. I don't already know, because I never knew that was a thing that could happen. It's a new one. I still call bull on it, just like the one time I got sniped from a corner without having any line of sight to me, so. Okay, I'm gonna save it here just out of safety's sake, so we don't have to redo all that again. The thorns are covered in marbles. If I was smart, I would have given Noblon, but not so this time. You're watching the snake in case he wakes up. What I'm unsure about is if I could sneak around the turret or not. Oh, hey, you woke up. It's just gonna be a pain in the neck to try to haul this guy to a reasonable position. Help me out, Moose. There's something next to the body in case he wakes up and turns around and just bites your neck or something like that. Okay, what I'm unsure about, this guy's asleep, is if I can run up to the side, if I can run to, maybe that, run there, chop, hide. Jeebus. The one time I don't want Thorn to miss is the one time it's a turret, and luckily Thorn just swiveled the turret around to the side. Other turret's a non-factor. But if the stake comes out, then I should be able to MC it. And then bring it around the side, stun it, and go from there. I'm aware that turrets will definitely drop me. Do I know how much damage it does? Because I've done an autopsy of one. No, but I should know the stats, but I don't. I know it's probably more than heavy plasma. Just to remind myself, I know it's fatal amount no matter how equipped you are. The wiki says 150, but because turrets have other timing, it's... I'm not sure how much to use. It could theoretically fire 4 times. And it's 150 base plasma damage. So yeah, it will definitely drop you. It's why I'm using melee and stuff that I know for sure will at least do enough damage to probably drop the turret. How much health does it have out of curiosity? I always forget. It doesn't have that much health, it just has armor everywhere, so. Hit hard before it drops you. Oh, it doesn't have a weakness or a strength against EMP, so yeah, EMP will probably work too. EMP, trick grenade, something that hits hard. Or indirectly, one of the two. Right, you're hauling the body up. I'm getting ready to try to assist. Yeah, it's like I knew you were gonna wake up. The segment left this room, by the way. Oh, she's physically lost all sanity in this mission. He is the leader. Oh, I can show instantly. Panic. MC, we have a leader. Okay, he's controlled. On the bright side, that's another leader we have, so that's more knowledge. Oh, and I already did the sneaky. Okay, so back up in case Storm goes berserk. Boom, royal loss. Do I still have a mech hit? I do. We're gonna need some sanity recovery eventually. Okay. There, mission gen. Yeah, Ghost got some bravery points off that. I don't know me having a rewind fit because apparently snakes have a melee attack that can kill you. That wasn't that terrible. Well, other than Berserker almost dying to a heavy plasma cheese. I'm not happy about seeing yet another multi-tool, but it could have been a welder, maybe. I don't know. I could dream that I could dream that I'll eventually find a welder so that we could have other nice things. More Learman circuits for the pile. No, keep the alloys. Giant's Foundry has turrets to chop up. Keystone to Ghosts, Patient to Berserker, 5th award. Field Medic to Ghosts, Incapacitator to myself, Elite to Ghosts, Suppressor to Thorn, as well as Trooper and Psyop Mastery. Berserker's out for 24 days. Oof. Yeah, Thorn is spent, but Thorn at least passed their side training, so they're... We'll see them in a while. Maybe if I'm lucky, the leader of the NG will tell me about Can Angie tell me about the electronics? Maybe they'll tell me about electronics. To make the Hadric stuff. I can also take Dorn and just have him eat a bunch of Noblin. That might be faster, actually. I'll think about it. Do I have any more paddle turrets? I have a lot to chop up. You have any more of those? You have one. Maybe some more macro clips. That person's arrived. Um, 86 is that mark. For now, get attack and plan a cell will eventually get you sent to summer. That's a rat fab. We care about him for morale, but he's not going to be used for anything. Oh, that was a Roomba. Well, that's fine. Toxic asks. This small tank is filled with potent acid that functions as ammunition for the toxic gun. That's 45 by 5. So yeah, toxic gun definitely battles people. Can fire it twice. Interesting. It counts as a shotty. That's a range. Close range like a shot. Yeah, that checks. Yeah, Thorn is done with their side training. I know the hybrid was being side trained, so we'll throw it back in at some point. Oh no, I did make a Bob. I will name the other boss of the Gauss then, I guess, since I'm gonna have to. Because the original bulb was being side-trained. Mango. Mango and this person, I guess. What name can I think of? I don't think I made a Night Valley yet, and I rated them many times. I always forget. It's Night Valley 28. Yeah, 28. So this will be Night Valley. People I don't care about can be enhanced, but I'm not going to because you'll see a point. Oh, scientists. Research the snakes. Press go on Zerbite. Okay. Hybrid farm. So am I gonna have Thorn and Jessamine the Noble and become sane, which becomes sane but be injured for some time? Yeah, because that's pretty much all of his sanity. So yeah, I'll have him adjust Noble and he'll be out for a while. What Noble does is we haven't really used it at all. Yes, it does. It is one of the few ways to recover sanity, but you do lose health. So he will be injured for a small time. It's fine. It's better than an alternative. Otherwise, he's going to be out for even longer than 22 days. Oh, that's why, because I think we're shuffling people around because of sanity loss. Mumbles and Kodak. And for some variety, I will bring Seraph. To shove into the tank, the minigun tank. Once again, the half lamels are trying to grow GMO vegetables by the gods. Right, you're gonna just a bunch of noble and you're pretty much just sitting in the. You're just gonna be sitting in the. I was that Sky Ranger, Nikosune for the mission. I push you okay, but that's fine. Num. Okay, they're good as new, but yeah, you can tell ingesting noble and not good for your health. But it is a way to sort of bypass losing a bunch of sanity. Because I know purple shields are strong against various armaments. Here, take a minigun. Not you. And take the Tasha's gun. The fact that both of you both carry guns is a bit unnerving, but sure. Alright, fine. I think the tank will just do the job then. The job's training for the AI tank or alien. I really can't word today. On the job training for the backup AI that we rarely use, which I meant to use but just haven't. It's like the training montage, but it's for the tank instead, which is a lot more convenient. And while stuff comes up here, at least have some people that can do stuff. Because I don't think that the tank can get hurt by the Roombas, but again, I've been proven wrong multiple times today. I know there's a room hiding there, but I don't see it because reasons. Oh, no, I see it. I'm more surprised that the ad didn't try to auto-fire me. The tank can't aim up to save his life today. Well. If it was Ran or Skynet, then I imagine the tank would be a lot more accurate at close range. Okay, let me just actually send actual help. It's funny now. It's gone past the point of being funny now. I meant to bring Natasha's gun out. Okay, we're still gonna miss. And I don't see the turret anymore. I mean, the turret, the room of shells. Can I shoot and hide? Yeah, I can. The trees in the way from that distance? Yeah. Well, I can't see this because... I can. Don't like where I'm standing, but at least I'm doing stuff now. I'm not surprised he ratchet shot at me. Do okay, I just have to kill the hybrid and the worker will just give up, probably. Is there more? No, someone else. Okay, and I just shoot you and we should be done. So much, but it's a start. Also, the workers are self-fodder. Alright. Ice Cold Killer, Hunter Killer, Lucky, and Seraph to Seraph. And they already almost maxed out on Lucky medals, which tends to happen when you're a tank with a big minigun strapped to it. So not much you guys can do for now. I guess for now, make some afterburners. Because the Foundry will have Interceptor, will have Ravens eventually, and this will eventually be a Raven. Turrets are disassembled. It does remind me, I need to load this stuff onto the Kitsune. Make some ammunition for the cancer gun. Give me like 30 and call it good for now. Can have that in alloys. What else does Chopper up the turret give me? That's a drone. Alloys and electronics. Alright. Electronics I can't do anything with just yet. Poison bolts, I guess. We'll get to them at the daytime. That's the cool Apocalypse doing stuff. Also, throwing's out for 15, but it's less than 21 days, so I'm glad to take that. Right. Forgot to add that to the list yesterday, but I'll get done soon. The strange order insinuated itself into a peaceful village, turning the locals against us. She says there's some paranormal power behind us. You know what? Sure, we're just gonna hold on to that. Actually take the fire patrol. Right. Middle of the map. Well, not the corner, but the corner where we can see everything. Farmer, where is you? And there are unfortunately 2 doggos, and we're not going to be able to tame the doggos, so avert your eyes for a second. It's a sad lie, but the doggos have chosen to side with corrupt anarchists, more or less. So we're not allowed to kill any of the actual farmers because the council will be upset, but we're free to kill the Westmen. The Westmen are free to kill. No, well that should have been obvious. Anything with an actual... Oh, just Kodak. No, well, good thing to go with the baton rounds reaction first. Don't fire other canister because we don't want to. We don't want to extra melt what we're supposed to be capturing in the first place. Where's the other stunners at? 0. I don't want to risk that, just take a shot at him. Oh, you okay? I didn't even notice you. Well, they say you need to get pitchforks though. That's fine. People got some sense. Yeah, Forest got house that thing. Alright. And no flowers or her on this. Doggos, I wish I could say not really, but I sort of had to. Keystone is Sniper to Bubbles, Elite to Dynamic, and Minigun Mastery to Seraph. It's an odd name for an AI, but the game chose it, so. Going south? That might be going toward. No, there's no. It could be to Leftcraft actually. Also, I don't think these guys have the afterburners equipped. Or do they? Oh, they do. Bunch. Isn't that what up? Yeah, it's a large scout. You can go back to base and Raven too. I want to see where it's going, honestly. Oh, that sounds fun. Experimental magma power facility manufactured malfunction as AIs went rogue. Okay, this is maintenance mode, but I thought this was more magma mini tanks. We'll get that during the daytime. It's not that bad. Raven's out of fuel. Where are you going now? The head scratcher. Oh, I brought the ladder right now. Flying Vera though. Sectoid Navigator. Fighter. Fighters are built solely to destroy Earth aircraft, including our interceptors. They're extremely well armed for their size, but their crew is very small. It's bigger than a small fighter, and it can hurt, I guess. To you, it's you. Okay, now you landed. I'm not sure if I can realistically do that during the nighttime, but I'm willing to at least check it out. Otherwise, we'll go to the Magma mission. Well, I have options. Also, in case this is sectoids. Take the Tasha scan since you're our one of our trained people. Don't need that. Oh. Okay, LMG, I guess. Oh, because Mimos has it. Alright. If it's sectoids, I'm in for an awkward time because I have a lot of people that have low-ish sight strength. Positioning wise, about the middle of the map. It's also a desert because, of course, it is. Weird. Yeah, it's sectoids. I'm gonna tank to its steam because I realized Seraph was a newer tank. Ow. Of course, we landed right next to the thing. That's a caster. It hits you. Okay, it hits you in the back, so that's why it hits so hard. I don't know where cast suppression went, but they probably fired their entire load. Okay, there are two caster dudes. If you do that, can you get back up? You can, but barely. Casters are sort of like shotguns. They're not they're not that accurate, but they will definitely hurt us because of our lack of plasma resistance. Yeah, definitely can auto fire. Just take a pot shot. If I decide to be gutsy, it would probably be that caster dude. He can definitely react. All right, I'm not gonna take more shots because he probably has TUs, and that guy probably definitely has TUs on him. Betray Bear Rock. Betray, why must you betray me so? Okay, you have TUs? Your TUs are spent. I also do realize I'm taking a risk because the door is right there for reference. That guy probably has to use. Does it serve? Cannot see him. Oh, not up to you. 10 minutes. Um, Drop a smoke. It's probably still gonna see because reasons. It might not be able to. I still like the fact that I'm facing my backside against the scout, but that's what I'm about to do. Because sand is pain. I'm also not sure if this has a leader on it. We'll find out today, I guess. Okay, he decided to fire. Good. Sextoid down. There probably is another alien just walking around the desert, but I can't really do much about that. I need to remember, don't send Rainbow out the breach because I'm not sure if there's a sexual leader on board or not. I don't think there is for scouts, but again, I could be wrong in that fact. Or Zerpina. Well, Zerpina could just stay right there, I guess. Jeebus. Well, on God, all he did was just shape the armor a little bit. Two contacts, one's there and there. Got it. It's about to end. It's about to leave the entry point. So one there. The center is always the power room, so I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, Exeter I think is pretty safe at this point. I did not think you were a melee just actually. Oh, this mob has flaws. Well, a stick. It's in the middle. Can we drag his body out? He's a soldier, but he has nothing of note. He's still worth cash though, so hold on to him. Unsure where he went up to. He's going to do the opposite, I think. Well, the caster did more damage than I thought it would. Another two multi-tools. And 4 probes. Well, the probes are useful. The multi-tools at this point are just... The game just being mean to me. I'm gonna have to transfer that hold somewhere else to be analyzed. Take that. These. The alloys. Take the lyrium. Salt Kodak, Keystone Glacier, Incapacitator to Bob, Lucky Executioner, and Overwatcher to Seraph. With Seraph having other lucky medals. Not you. Should be able to get this one done with this session. So let's go deal with Meg's problem again. You. You. Experimental medical power facility malfunction is AS went rogue. The use of some maintenance robots. Also really awkward cutter filter. This isn't quite as bad as Dimension X filter, but this one's still a bit awkward in the eyes. So we have these little mini turrets on our sites, and they're bigger than our tank because reasons. As for what we're fighting, yes, that's a tank. That's a giant robot with giant saw. It's like something out of BattleBots. I don't think these things are dangerous, they just look intimidating, I think. Oh, show them. But luckily we have advanced problems for dealing with heavily armored enemies. Wow. Armored looking enemies. Actually, I wish if I was smart, I would have gave someone a rocket launcher. Actually, I could probably just fix that now, because Kodak does have respectable accuracy. Good enough for a rocket launcher. Okay, because I don't trust myself with firing a rocket. That dropped two, but there's one more back there. Yeah, that one's down. Oh, right, it has two doors. I think I have to go in there at some point to deal with whatever's inside the reactor room. Not currently, though. Another one of those things over there. Well, you pretty much done your job, Kodak, so you're just gonna chill back here, I guess. Oh, that one actually missed. Yeah, there's more over there. Third way. I don't think the rifle's gonna do anything to it, but I could try. Yeah, 40 front plate. It's gonna need something a lot heavier than a rifle. There we go. Yeah, I wasn't thinking that straight when I was thinking these things had slightly less armor. That's big minigun. Everything else is not even on the thing. Glacier, you can take auto sniper. And you're new, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, that went down faster than I thought it would. I will say, compared to, you know, the zombie infestation, Meg when messing with zombies and the mini tanks going rogue, this one is slightly tame, actually. It's not as cursed when it comes to how much is on the field. Oh, so I am running a little bit over time, but we should be almost done. Oh, it's right there actually. Oh, done. I was thinking it was stuck in here, but I guess not. All right. Especially with there being two of these things just chilling here. I guess not. Oh, there was one in there. Oh no, it's scratching the tank's paint job. It's done, and we saved the civilians, in quotes. But I'm already at capacity again. Delta to Rouge, Solid to Rouge and Dynamic, Keystone to Kodak and Zero, Icicle Killer to Kodak, Gunner to Dynamic, Calories to Airway to Vulk, because we technically saved the civilians. With Derpina and Dynamic getting bravery points for passing the threshold. Delete the Derpina and Mastery the Black Ops Smart Gun to Dynamic. And did that spawn anything new? Yes, it did. Share tech, no thanks. Anything else? Smart shotgun. That's on the list, but I'm not gonna advance the shock storyline just yet. That's also important, but not just yet. I'm more surprised I haven't got Zerbite done yet, but I probably highballed on the research required for it. Because there is variance. Do I want to go one more day to see if maybe we can see what this research is? Well, then one more day pass, but I want to get this message read first. Oh, Jake's back. They're still missing Sandy, which sort of sucks. They're back from learning Kung Fu. And off they go to learn how to be a pilot. So we'll see them... I want to say in a couple days. Yeah, in a couple days. And get this analyzed. Catacombs, don't care. Yeah, guys, that's a previous step that we don't have to do. We don't have to do again. Message from Meg with number 5. To Anselm from Megacorp. Commander, the Mega Corporation deeply appreciates your well-timed assistance. With this mission, you have earned Megwa's trust. Please have a look at our top secret line of pulse weapons. Nobody else has anything like it, except for you, if you're interested, of course. So Meg will give us access to something new. Anyway, as to what that is, it'll have to wait till next session.